The world's biggest annual tech show, CES, underway at the Las Vegas Convention Center, featuring the next big developments taking place in the tech industry. And that includes how many of these technologies could impact the ad space going forward. Julia Boorstin's on site for Sir Martin Sorrell, the former CEO of WPP, executive chairman of S4 Capital, for her first on CNBC interview. Julia, take it away.
Thank you so much, Melissa. I really appreciate it. And Sir Martin, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Good to be here.
So this is your first interview on CNBC.
Your first invitation to talk to CES.
That's not true, since you were pushed out as CEO.
Or resigned, actually, technically.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, technically resigned, pushed out. But it did come in the wake of an internal probe into allegations of misuse of corporate funds as well as personal misconduct. Yeah. How do you address those allegations?
Well, do you remember what happened, Julia?
I mean, there was
an investigation and nothing was found.
But
and I resigned as a what? A good leaver. So.
But there have been no reports saying that nothing was found. Where does it say that nothing was found?
The company said that. No, the release by the company at the end said that. Nothing material was found. Nothing material.
But this has still been a period of great scandal and controversy.
It's been a great change, let's put it like that. We've started S4 Capital in May of last year. We made 2 acquisitions in identifying 3 areas that we thought were important. First-party data, driving the development of digital content, and digital media planning and buying, often known as programmatic. So Media Monks in content, and Mighty Hive in programmatic. We're now in 12 countries, 1,200 employees. Small, I've compared it to a peanut or a coconut plus Mighty Hive. Small in relation, say, to the big 6 in the advertising industry, but in 3 of the fastest growing areas.
Now, you've raised nearly $500 million.
Right.
Was it a challenge to regain the trust of investors in the wake of those scandals?
No, I think the 2 fundraisings went well. I had initial fundraising where we got together a group of investors in the UK, and we funded the Media Monks acquisition immediately after that. And then we closed Mighty Hive on Christmas Eve. And we got a very good offer in the digital area. That's about 200 billion of the trillion in our industry, 500 billion in old stuff and 500 billion in new stuff. So I think we're very well positioned. And here at CES, we've seen a lot of interest from clients who are really embarked, as you know from our panel, on serious change and experimentation.
But this is a very crowded space, and many people have asked, especially when you look at the fact that WPP's stock price down about 50% over the past 2 years, why you would get back into this business and try to take on your old company.
Well, I mean, not a question of taking on our old company. I mean, we're $150 million of revenue, and they're 20 billion. So that's why I can make it the comparison to a peanut or a coconut or David and Goliath or what analogy you want. No, what we're interested in is the high growth areas. I remember a study by McKinsey many years ago. The reasons for success are companies not so much focused on cost and cost reduction, which is highly relevant in today's environment, but really focused on revenue and revenue growth. That's where the key is. It's not cutting costs and cutting back. It's positioning the portfolio or the operation which you're running in the high growth areas.
And in terms of the landscape right now, do you think that Facebook will suffer from a year of negative
headlines? Well, I haven't
seen
it. I mean, there's a lot of press commentary, media commentary, but you know, Facebook's, the loss on the Facebook swing is the gain on the Instagram roundabout. Mm-hmm. And what we've seen is clients switching some spending from Facebook to Instagram. They also have WhatsApp and Messenger as well, but essentially, I think Facebook actually has done quite well in a very difficult environment. And as you well know, there are really only 3 alternatives: Amazon, Facebook, and Google.
And so, do you think there is a good alternative to Facebook right now? Is it Amazon now?
Well, the pressure from Amazon will come on the advertising area and the search area, and that's very much focused on Google and Facebook. Google on search, and Google and Facebook on social. So there will be a big battle. The ad revenues at Google in 17 were 100 billion, last year 125, Facebook 40 in 17, maybe 50, 55 last year. Amazon is still only at 10 billion, but it's moving up very quickly, and the Amazon people are very focused and very good, and Google and Facebook are well aware of this. Facebook has all the issues around brand safety and privacy and everything that's come out, and political stuff that's come out, which has made it more difficult. But actually, I think to give them their credit, and they're employed 30,000 people now to monitor editorial content. So they're almost a media company now.
So giving Facebook credit as a media company, and also Amazon's the one to watch
Well,
in the
Amazon
ad
is the one,
space.
and Google will remain strong,
yeah.
along with Alibaba and Tencent.
Okay, well, we are out of time. Sir Martin Sorrell,
Good.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it.